All right, Shalom. All right, I didn't even have the damn Salaki. I didn't even have my damn volume up. So let me start all over again. This is Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah. Koholo Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. The honest pastor, elders, great millstone, rule, teach well, peace, heritage, all you out in four corners of the earth. It is Jay Quaf from Why So Yahweh Shah sanctified ones come to you with a quick video. When you get to this video, jump over to the 4 minute and 22 second mark. Because from the first 4 minutes, my video wasn't even, didn't even have volume to it. But the point is, I want to come and do this quick video about Russia opens its vaults to reveal black biblical Israelites. So this is a lot of reason why America, aka Babylon the Great, want to kill and put Putin to death. As you can see here, it just came in about an hour ago. Emergency alert addressing Putin's election. They was trying to kill Putin because they want to overthrow him. They want to overthrow his government because they don't want the truth coming out. They want to hide the truth. Right, but that's why I named my video, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, right? So this is making bare the leg and it's uncover the thigh of the so-called white man. Okay, if you want to go check out the video, I'm not going to play the video in its entirety. I'm just going to play a portion of a little part of the video, and then I'm going to go into my scriptures. All right, so let me play my video.
Age, but are a measure of accuracy meant to depict the actual color of the skins of the people painted. Because they were black people, says Robert Rubin. Why didn't their clothes change to black in those paintings or all of the paintings? The true Israelis were black-skinned people, not white. Likewise, the ancient Egyptians. The Rishat structure in Mauritania is also the location of Atlantis. Russians did not change their paintings just as other countries did. They simply kept the true paintings and iconography. Look up ancient maps and you will see that the Kingdom of Judah was later located in West Africa. The Jewish nation was destroyed by Titus. Millions of Jews fled into Africa. They ended up in the west of Africa. From there they were sold as slaves to almost every part of the world. Do you think the hatred for black people is just normal or a coincidence? No. It was because they, Israelis, did not keep the commandments of God. Moses informed them of the blessings and curses, as we can see in the Bible book of Deuteronomy. God told them they will lose that land to people whom they did not know if they disobey him. The hatred for the black children of Ham and Shem is because the children of Shem have mixed up with the children of Ham. They are both black-skinned. The prime target of this hate is actually the children of Shem. Shem is being punished for his disobedience to his God. Another insightful one from Johnson here says,
all right, so hey, that's all I wanted to play. Right, that's a mouthful. That's really all that need to be known, all that need to be heard. And that all this video is Esau, right? Is a Edomite bringing out the truth about the true nationality of the Hebrew Israelites, right? About the biblical nationality of Yashala. Okay, so right quick, I'm gonna go to Salaki because camera a little off and shit, but it is what it is. All right, but this right here, you ain't here to see my face. We here for the word. We here for the understanding and for the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, right? So that's what we here for. So, but right here, let me go here. This is Isaiah. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 47, right? See if I can get a better angle on that. Just a little better angle, maybe a little better. Let's see. All right, it's a little better. All right, but this is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. I'm gonna start at verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. And we know that this is the daughter of ancient Babylon. Ancient Babylon goes back to Iraq, Mesopotamia area. Ancient virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. Therefore, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And that's America, right? So all the dainties and delicacies here in this land that ain't been touched, right? Take the millstone and grind meal uncover thy locks, right? Make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. And that's what's happening now. The leg is being made bare, is being uncovered, is being uncovered. The leg is being made bare, and the leg is being uncovered. So, all Esau wickedness, through just this one video, right? This Isaiah 47 is slapping in the face, because here, all the wickedness of Esau, all the wickedness that he's done, all the lies that he's told, right? Is being showed, is being uncovered, right? The Lord is uncovering the wickedness of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right? Okay. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. That's it, right? All the lies, all the phony fake philosophies, right? All the untruths that they told about our people. It's all coming to light, and then they wonder why they want to kill Russia, why they want to go to war with Russia, why they want to destroy the icons. Why did they destroy the icons in the 1500s, in the 1400s, 1300s? Why was they destroying the icons then? Because they didn't want the truth to come out. Because in their rulership, they were ruling, and they wanted to act like they were the rulers. They wanted to lie. They wanted to oppress. See, they wanted to oppress Israel, Yashala. They didn't want you knowing that you were a king, that you were queens, that you were princesses, that you were prince, right? That you were rulers. So they didn't want you to know who you are. They want you to believe in the so-called white Jesus. And when you watch that, they start cutting that, there's a lot of Edomites cutting at the so-called white Jesus, or not at the white Jesus, because they like, it's not a true depiction of the Lord. It's not what it is. It's when you look at the icons, you see it's not a true depiction. And even in the Catholic Church, they worship what you call a black Madonna and a baby Jesus, and they both is black, so-called black, right? So that tells you that this world is full of you know what? Just hit me. Let me get this right here. Salakia. I got the scripture just hit my head. Bear with me because my computer a little slow right at the moment. Going through a transition, right? All right. All right, this is Nahum chapter 3. I'm going to start at the top right quick. Because this is one of my favorite scriptures. This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Love this scripture. I mean, how can you not love all the scriptures, to be real? But you know how you have some scripture, you just love all the scriptures. Anyway, this is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not. And who's the prey? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, right? We're the prey. We've been the prey for this devil, for the so-called white man. We've been oppressed, right? Right. We've been oppressed. We've been a downtrodden. We've been, put under lock and chains, lock and key, right? We've been stored away in prison houses. You go to the prison house, you go into the prisons, and it's full of Negroes. I think it's like 70-some%. The population is 60-70-some% Negroes. So-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans make up the majority of the prisoners that's locked up in prison now today. Matter of fact, I watched it's a show called what is it called? Mayor of what's it called? Mayor of something. But it's a good show, man. But it show you how Esau does Jake. How he locked up in jail and prison and shit all the time. But back to the scriptures. It's Nahum 3 and 2. The noise of the whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and that's gonna be them tanks and planes coming in, the missiles and shit coming, and of prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horses lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and that's the weapons. And there is a multitude of slain, and that's what's gonna happen to Esau, Edom, because of the lies and the robbery, because the prey departeth not. Right, so the Lord is going to send the plague of the missiles, the plague of the tanks, the plague of war. War is a plague, okay? And the great number of carcasses, right? That's death, dead people, dead bodies, right? And there is none end of their corpse, so it's going to be going forever. right? When you go to Psalms 91, 1,000 by my hand, 1,000 by my side, and 10,000 by my right hand. You know, it's going to be the dead bodies that's going to be laying on around. They stumble upon their corpses, okay? Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. And that's America, man. That's Babylon, right? The mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. And that's America, where everybody's being sold through America. And that's what the trade center was about, right? You're all on the stock market. Your social security card, right? Everything about you, you're being traded on the market, right? Your debt to society, you have to pay your debt back. When you're born into Babylon, you're born with debt. You're born into debt, and you considerably paying back your debt to these fucking devils, right? Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah of hosts, and that word hosts go back to armies. And Esau is the Lord's army. Because the Lord is using Esau to kill his own self. He used his own people to put death upon their own. Look at what he got them doing in Ukraine and all over the earth. He's making Edom kill Edom, right? I would Slakia, and families through her witchcraft. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. And what is that? That's all the wickedness that this devil has done. All the wickedness, and that's that what I just showed you, the untold truth about Russia opening up the icons, right? That's the skirt is being lifted, right? The skirt is being lifted and being discovered, right, over the face. So there's no scripture say shameful spewing should be upon thy glory, right? And this is glory, but it's a shameful glory, man. That's why I said shameful spewing should be upon thy glory. That's here in America, man. Okay. I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and will show the nations thy nakedness. And look at the nations. They hate this devil. They see all the wickedness that they do. You start hearing about what the Israelis fucking do, how all that murder and genocide they've been doing since 1948. Since they got over to our land. Since they stole our land. They've been having a pure genocide against the Palestinians. You know? And the kingdoms, thy shame. So all the kingdoms going to see the wickedness and the shame of this devil, man. It's all going to be shown. It's all going to be, it's being shown now. And it's starting with this war. This World War III is the end. That's what makes it the end. Because all the wickedness and all the dirt and filth is coming to the light. What's done in the dark should come to the light. And it's coming to the light of who the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, Seminole Indians are. And the speckle-faced brothers and sisters out there. Those that look like the heathen, right? Look like the heathen. But you are Israelite, man. Right? There's brothers and sisters that look like so-called white people, but they actually go back to Israel. There's brothers and sisters that look like Ham, that look like fucking Ishmael, that look like the Palestinians, that look like Elam, but that look like Moab and Ammon, that look like Japhet, but you go back to Israel. Right? There's going to be, and there's many of you Israelites that look like Israel, right? Dark-skinned as I am. Dark-skinned is the darkest brother you can find. But you go back to Esau, Edom. Your father was a so-called white man. See, so it's a two-edge there, right? Because you are the seed of your father, right? Pursuing the numbers. All right. Back. Let me get back to where I was at. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. Because right now, Israel's that gazing stock. Israel's being mocked. Israel's being laughed at. We are, the people of the Lord. We being scorned, ridiculed, right? We're being oppressed, right? We've been treated like we're nobody, that we're at the bottom, right? That we're the slave. We being treated like shit. You know what I'm saying? But Esau, Edom chiefly, and he gonna understand and know what it's like. He gonna get those birth pains. He gonna know, and that's what Jacob's trouble is. Because Jacob's trouble, right, is Esau's trouble. Because see, when we come through Jacob's trouble, it's a blessing. And Jacob's trouble for Israel is a blessing because we know we about to get out. We know it's the end. But for Esau, it becomes Esau's hell. Esau's going to go through hell during Jacob's trouble, and we're going to start to come out of it, and that's going to be our change. And we just got to be strong to get through it. And you got to stay prayed up with Yahweh Shem Shah, pray without ceasing, right? Damn, this is the scripture I was going to get right quick. Oh, let me get the scripture before I forget. What scripture was I saying? Yep, that's what I want. Beautiful. This is Habakkuk. This is Habakkuk 2. And yeah, this is Habakkuk 2. And I'm going to start at 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, as the waters cover the sea. So right now, this word is being pushed all over, right? As the water covers over the sea, the word is being pushed all out. And that's why now you have Israelites waking up, right? All these different camps. You, even those that's not teaching 100% doctrine, but it's still being pushed out who we are. That the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, some of that is Jake, unless you like the Old Testament Israelites. Okay? Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, and that's what Esau did, that putteth thy bottle to him and maketh him drunken also. And that's some lies and robbery. That's that go to the food system, and they teaching you about American history. They teach you that you was monkey on trees, that they saved you out of Africa, and you were Ham, and you didn't have you was swinging on trees like a monkey, and you didn't understand, you didn't have no language, and you were like no people. But that's not the truth. That's not the truth. That's not the truth. You had cities, you built shit. You were great. You were phenomenal. You were kings. You were queens. You was the best people upon the face of the earth. You know. You had your own areas, you had your own area, you had lawyers, you had doctors, and everything Esau do, he copied from you. You know that shit from now. You can look at everything Esau do, he stole it from us. The way we wear our clothes, the way we wear our hair, the women with the big butts and big lips, they all, everything we do, the music, they copy it. Everything they do, they steal it. They want to do it, they want to be it. There's nothing original about the so-called white man. Only thing original about him is that he's an original thief. He's the original murderer. That's Cain's seed. He's the seed of Cain. He's the original murderer. Right? His father goes back to Cain. Right? Esau's daddy is Cain. And Cain's daddy is Satan. It's the devil. Even though he came out of Adam, but he was Satan's son. Right? He did his father's bidding. And really that go back to John 8:44. That goes back to you niggas. Right? Because you really were the original, you know, niggas was the original your father was the original wicked. You some wicked fuckers, you know. But Cain, it goes back to being that wicked, the wicked. You know, he is the wicked. And this is that seed line coming back. But it was cursed. And it was cursed was mark, and that mark was leprosy. The lightening of the skin, where the blood showed forth through the skin, came out as Esau. Okay? Same spirits come right back again. Ain't no difference, right? Just like Esau, just like Cain wanted to kill Abel, which he killed Abel, but Esau wanted to kill Jacob, but the Lord didn't let it happen on his side. Right? It's the same spirit. He wanted to kill his brother. Why? Because he was jealous. Why? For the blessing. Why was Cain jealous? Okay. So now here we go back to this. Same shit repeats itself. History just repeats itself. Right? So woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that put up that bottle to him and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand, his fierce anger, his justice, his wrath, right, of his right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. And that's what the Babylon is going through now. Babylon is going to go through that shameful spewing. This is the walk of shame for Esau Edom, because their kingdom is falling, is dying, inflation is rising and rising, life is getting worse, everything is just fucked up, right? There's nothing about these days now is good. Everybody's drugged out, drugged up. All the girls is fucking whores. Girls fucking whores from the time they're 12, 13 years old. I mean, life is just really fucked up, man. You know, it's everything transgender. I don't identify as a man. I don't identify as a woman. There's no sex. I mean, this world is so fucking confused. It's Babel's land of confusion, right? All right. Back to the scriptures. That thou mayst look upon their nakedness, and the nakedness they looked on was us, was Israel, was Yasharallah. Thou art filled with shame for glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. For the violence of Lebanon shall cover thee, and the spoils of beasts which made them afraid because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city and all that dwell therein. So that's saying when you go back to Nahum, the 3rd chapter. Woe to the bloody city, because it's full of what? Lies and robbery. Right? Alright, right quick, let me go here. This is back to Isaiah 47. This is Isaiah 47, verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. What we just got through reading over in Habakkuk and Nahum, right? Shall be uncovered. Yea, the shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So the Lord is coming with all his might and strength, and Yahweh Shemashah is not coming, man. He's coming as an angelic being. He's coming with his God-like power. He's coming in his true form. He's coming, right? Thanos is coming back. Right, the real Superman is coming back. Right, the real dark side is coming back. Right, what's his name? Was Apocalypse is coming back. You know, all these. Hey, the Lord is coming back. Right, the Lord is coming back to do what? To bring forth salvation, but to also bring forth justice upon the earth. And the justice is going to come out in the form of a sword. Because he has to get rid of all the wickedness. The earth got to be purged. And it's got to go through a burning. It was purged the first time through water. Now it's going to be purged through fire. It's going to be purified. It's going to be made clean. Right? Fire is what? It's a cleansing agent. It cleanses things. And that's what it's going to do to this earth. Okay? As for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh Shai of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldees, which is Esau Edom, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. So Esau didn't take us. We were given. The Lord gave his people into the hand of the so-called white man, into Esau Edom's hand. We were given into their hand. The Lord, that's why Job 9:24 said the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. If not him, then who is he? Who's the wicked? Who's doing the most wickedest shit upon this earth? Right? Who took who took the sons and daughters of Israel into slavery and called them Africans? Who changed their name? Who took their identities away from them? Who stole their land and stole their identity? Who tell them that there's something that they're not? Who tell them lies? Who fill their head with the Amos and Andy? Yeah, nigga, this nigga, that nigga, you nigga, me nigga, we nigga, see. Right? Who did that shit? That's Amos. That shit come out of Amos and Andy, man. Off a fucking TV show, man. You know? This is the way Esau seen us, man. You know, I talk about it all the time. You know, the brother that when they made Amos and Andy hire a so-called black man to play that part eventually. But the point, the brother's like, hey, shit, we had to learn how to talk like this. He's like, they had to teach us to talk because you go back, Jake, when Jake came out of slavery, Jake was doing good. Jake was running towns, had different towns, Tulsa, had Oklahoma. Jake had towns going up to Baltimore. I mean, Jake was like building shit. Jake had his own economy. Jake was well to do, well off. You go look at Gad was well off. When you talk about the O'Sheas of Oklahoma. What Esau do? He went in there and fucking murdered and slaughtered, right? Stole their land, stole their oil, right? Had children with the women and put themselves in charge. Hey, you got a lot to pay for, man. It's a whole lot of shit, man. This devil done a whole lot of shit. You got to pay for it. And you think you get through it now, but you don't. That's only because Jake sleep, because so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, they sleep like a motherfucker on this side, right? Because they're drunk, right? What would they drunk with? Money, cars, and hoes, and clothes, and rap music, right? Or be like that nigga Meek Mills, where if you hear about the video, these niggas so drunk and so stupid, right? The dude said that they was giving, right quick on a side note, dude said that they was giving everybody, they was drinking and all fucked up and shit. He said he don't really drink like that anyway, so he wasn't tripping on no drink. But he said what they was doing, they would put some knockout pills in everybody's drink while they was drinking, and it would, knock everybody had just like fucking fell asleep, passed out. But because he didn't drink, all he did was smoke. It didn't affect him. So shit, he heard the noise, went upstairs, pressed record on his phone, went up to Puffy's door, and you heard Meek Mills in there screaming like a bitch. And Puffy telling, yeah, nigga, get daddy. You hear him in there clapping that nigga cheeks. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You niggas is wicked, but all for what? For money. That's you being drunken with that faggot shit. That shit come out of Rome. That shit come out of Greeks. Alexander was a big fag, right? He was such a faggot, he was falling in love with the heathens. He would enroll into his army. He had sex with the heathen men and shit. All the fucking women, man. You know what I'm saying? It's sodomy. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted. Sodomy is fucked up, whether it's a man or a woman, because you ain't supposed to commit sodomy. You ain't supposed to sodomize. You ain't supposed to go, because anal hole is not used for that. It's for you to to let the waste out of your body. But fuck, you niggas are so decrepit. You niggas are so much such a degenerate like this devil. You use the woman. Why you gotta use a man? Why you want to do that to a man in the first place? What the fuck make you wanna run inside of a man? Why the fuck you wanna do that? What's that one movie? I think it was Malcolm X. My man was on it. He said, now that there's a man. He's a man. You don't touch that man. That's a man. Jake ain't play that shit. Like, that's a man. You don't run your fucking shit inside no man like that, man. You need to do that freaky shit. Shit, get a fucking woman, man. That's what she for, man. But you ain't even supposed to run inside of her shit like that. That's what she got the vagina hole for. But you gotta be that goddamn wicked. At least do it to a goddamn woman or something. Fucking do it to no motherfucking. That's a man. That's a man. You don't do that to that man. If my computer was running tight, I'll get the video of it. But yeah, man. So this world is fucked up and sick, man. So we were polluted, right? That's called polluting. The Lord said, I was wroth with my people, right? You go to Romans, the first chapter, tell you that He gave us into a vile affection, right? Fornication, man loving man, woman loving woman, right? That's a vile affection. And Puffy and all them other niggas, Meek Mills, all them niggas done been through the ringer. And they all been laid in by another man, the Edomite man, right? They had to take, that's the oath they had to take. They had to give that side of them up. Some murder their kids, their family members and shit. Do all kind of wicked shit for money. But that's the drunkenness. That's the philosophies. That's the allure of America. That's the facade. You blind yourself for that, right? And then they put on all them tattoos on their face to try to find a way to get their manhood back. But you can't. You can try to look gangster as you want to look, or rough and scary as you want to look. But deep down, man, you just a destroyed little bitch. You've been bitched out. You've been turned into a pure bitch. Okay? You've been turned into a female dog, a submissive bitch. And that's what Jake is. Jake is turned into a submissive bitch. Jake is turned into Jake is turned into a bitch. Period, point blank. The women are doing it to each other. Like that one movie, Mayor of Kingstown. That's the name of it. You gotta check that shit out. But like on this part, no, not Mayor of Kingstown, BMF, but yeah, Mayor of Kingstown's one. You gotta check out how Jake been locked up in prison with all that gang shit, stupid shit. Anyway. But like on BMF, if y'all watch the episode, you know, that Black Mafia family shit, they had that wicked bitch, you know, and matter of fact, it's funny shit. She was from Royal Oak Township, from over the area I was from when I was out there in Michigan. It's funny as shit, right? Anyway, but the bitch was selling dope because her father was the man back in the day. But she was fucking, you know, she was fucking other bitches. And she got to do it, she got to get a strap on. You know, she said, lick it. Like, bitch, you can't feel it. And she said, smile, oh, yeah, ain't that good. Like, bitch, you already got, like, you can't, that's a plastic. That's the mind is so blown, it's so gone that she got a plastic dick ramming at another woman, and the woman saying how good it was and she ain't never had. And then the woman was an Ephraimite, or she was a Issachar, right? She was Northern Kingdom, right? That's a vile infection. But she using a man's rod to run inside of another woman. You know, that's some fucked up shit. That's a fucked up mentality. And in her mind, she thinks she doing something. She acting like she really feel it, like she really do. Like you're not even a fucking man. That's a strap on. You gotta buy something because you have a hole. You're a woman who's acting to be who's under a vile infection, who's mentally fucked up. Your mind is gone. There's nothing there left. Esau has programmed you. You're a fucking robot. You've been programmed by the so-called white man to have this vile ass nature, which really goes back to the Lord because the Lord controls Satan. So the Lord put that vile ass affection on you. And he uses Satan to do his bidding. Pursuing to Job, the first chapter, second chapter. You understand? So you're polluted. So I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them unto thine hand. Go back once again. Like I said, go back to Job 9:24, right? Thou didst show them no mercy. Look at slavery. Look at how bad we were done. The murders, the alligators, and all the killing, the robbing, the murder, the raping. You know, all the stealing of land and just, you know, just the fuck over of our people, right? Being in the bowels of the ship, shipped over here, and those that wasn't shipped over here that was already here, they were put in slavery. Families raped and murdered and robbed, stole their land, right? And thou said, Slakia, back to the scriptures, and giving them into thine hand, thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. So, you know, who's the ancient? The 144,000, the elect men, the ancient men of the Lord. So upon the ancient have they laid their yoke heavy upon us. And that's what heavy, man. This slavery, this captivity was a heavy fucking captivity. Because when you go back to the Kuta Kintes, what did they do? They changed his name from Kuta to Toby. They beat you into submission. They raped you into submission. They robbed and murdered you into submission. They've turned you into what they want you to be. You've been remolded in the eyes of the so-called white man. See? And who's actually red when they look at themselves in the mirror. Just like I'm not black, I'm brown. As I can see on this camera. My beard is black. Well, part of it is gray. Or white, whatever you want to call it. Grayish white. But I'm brown-skinned man. I'm not black. I'm brown. Facial hair is black. Fucking idiot. All right, anyway. And thou sayest, I should be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, which is your mind, neither didst remember the latter end of it. So you didn't remember that this shit was gonna come to an end. Because why? You didn't give a fuck. You just wanted just like Esau. What did Esau? He wanted quick. Esau wanted that blessing quick. He didn't give a fuck Esau didn't give a fuck about the blessing. He just wanted to eat. He was hungry. He was starving. He said, fuck it, I want it now. Just give me this and I don't give fuck my blessing. It don't mean nothing to me anyway. Here, you have it. So he gave it up. For what? Just for some meat, just for satisfaction for a moment, for a second, just for that little time to feel nourished. And he lost every fucking thing. Well, he'd been lost anyway. The Lord didn't want to have him in the first place. It was never meant for him anyway. But the point is, the Lord just showed what he was. He was a fucking demon. He was a devil. That's what he was here for. He didn't give a fuck about Yahweh Shem Shai, just like his father Cain. Right? Esau's daddy go back to Cain. Okay? All right. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter of it. So you didn't remember what was going to happen in the end. Right? Therefore, hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures, Esau, Edom, and you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans who fall under that trap, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. All you fucking atheists, and the majority of Edomites are atheists, right? They don't believe in nothing but themselves. Aleister Crowley, do as thou wilt. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. That's Esau, Edom, right? Got Jacob all fucked up for all the wickedness, all the sorceries, all the lies, all the murder, all the robbery, right? Israel run around like hoes, and these are the women holding out, getting holed out, slutted out, fornication, adultery, eating abomination of foods, doing all kind of manners of wickedness. For Esau got to pay for all this shit. Esau got to pay for it all. But go back to Psalms 50. That's why the Lord said you never should have took my covenant into thy mouth. He told Esau, you never should have took my words in your mouth, because that shit gonna come right back on you. Because the Lord didn't know any nation but Israel. No nation but Israel. Okay? For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy mind, which is thy heart, I am and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. And that's World War III. Jacob's trouble, which is going to be Esau's trouble. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Why? Because they didn't say ain't nothing going to come to me. There's no harm coming to us. We don't care. We can do what the fuck we want. We've been doing it all this time. We can do whatever the hell we want. We can do whatever we want. We don't give a fuck. So, and we're going to keep doing it. Say it with your chest. Keep that same attitude when the Lord get back. When the shit is hitting down anyway. So as the missiles hit, hey, keep that same attitude. Keep popping. You know? Keep the chest pumped out. Right? Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries within thou hast labored for thy youth. If so it's always been. So if be thou shall, Salaki, if so be thou shall be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Right. Thou art worried in the multitude of thy counsel. They see that shit is going down. That's why they fight now. They scared the internet's getting cut. They fighting all these wars. They trying to figure out how to get out of it. What can they do to get the fuck away from this shit? But you ain't no getting out of it. You're already in it. You stepped your foot off in it when you fucked with us. The Lord let you do it just to fuck you over. To show his power. To show you that you are just a man. You are not a God. You're nobody. Okay? You were the slave, not us. You fucked up. You can't recover. It don't matter how many niggas your daughters fuck. And that's another thing. It doesn't matter how many niggas, so many so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, Seminole Indians that your nice little good, sweet, and white daughters fuck. It don't fucking matter. Because them kids still they go back to their fathers. They don't go back to their mothers. And at the end of the day, they are Israelites, but your ass still gonna pay. You still gotta pay. It don't fucking matter what happens. The rooster has, Jeremiah Wright said, the rooster has come home to roost. You can't get out this shit. You can't murder your way out no more. You just gonna add sin upon sin. You just gonna add more upon more. Keep going. It doesn't matter what you do. You can't change it. Your destination is perpetual slavery. Your destination is 1,000 times infinity, man. Fucking you can't get out of this shit. This shit is infinity for you. There is no end to what you gonna get. So no matter what, you gonna get it. You gonna get it. It's coming. It's here. That's why your shit is falling. That's why this shit is failing. Because it's here. You can't get out. There's no niceness you can say. There's no sweet words. There's no amount of money. There's no fucking nothing you can do. You can't do shit. It's over. It's over. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsel. Let now the astrologers and the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. You can tell the signs of the weather. You can tell the signs of the season. But you can't tell Yahweh Shema Shah coming back for your ass. Right? Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. And that's the missiles. Nuclear missiles. That's why they doing all that nuclear missile talk now. Russia just they said Russia was off the coast had a nuclear submarine had popped up on the radar off the like 100,000 miles or something off the coast of New York, off the East Coast, just a couple days ago. The Lord got you in the trick bag. The Lord got it set up. The Lord gonna touch your ass, right? The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Okay? Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter. None shall save thee. So the nation's going to go the fuck back home. They're going to run back to Moab, going to go back to China. Ammon going to go back to Japan. Right? All the other Elam, Ishmael, they're going to go back to their corner. Everybody going to run the fuck out of Babylon. And only thing going to be left here is you, Edom. Because you have nowhere else to go. You've made this your home. You've taken it. So you got no other land to go to. You have nowhere to go, so you're going to have to eat it. You're going to have to do like that faggot ass Puffy was telling Meek Mills, take it, nigga, take it. Well, the Lord going to make you take it. And it's going to be raw as fucking. You ain't never had it like that before. The Lord going to do something to you so fucking dirty, you ain't going to understand why. But you will in the end. You'll get why. And then you'll understand, you'll bow, you'll hit your knees, and you'll beg, and you'll cry, and you'll plead. You got it coming, man. You can't get away, Esau. All right? No matter how many smiles you give, that's fake. That's phony shit. We know the truth. We know all the white supremacy, all the white Jesus bullshit. We know you really hate us. We understand what it is. You can't fake and fool with us. You can be phony all you like. We'll just act like, okay. Mm-hmm. Because your days is fucking numbered anyway. It don't matter if we here or not. No matter how many men of the Lord that you try to kill or take off this earth. It doesn't fucking matter. It's already done. It's already done, man. It's been written. It's a done deal. You ain't shit you can do but just go through it. You know? Hey, we had to drink of that cup. So will you. And that cup wasn't meant for us to drink it. But you got to drink that. You're going to have to drink the very dregs of it. The very filth of it. The clumpy clumps of shit gonna be just all up in your throat. Ripping your throat, glass, sticks, stones, all kind of shit. When you swallow it, just gonna rip your shit open. Okay, all right, this is Psalm 64. And 1. To the chief musician of Psalms of David. Hear my voice, O power Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. And that's Esau Edom, man. You secretly always, we pursuing the Psalms, I think it's 82, right? You've been Confederate. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, sin upon sin, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not, because like I read earlier, they think that who sees me, right? I can do what I want. No, the Lord don't see me, or the Lord ain't real, or this ain't that. You keep living in that fake ass phony fairy tale that you've been living in, and you can't see your calamity right at your fucking doorstep. Because you fucked your own people. Right? They encourage themselves in an evil manner. Slavery. The Lord's people are not the Lord's people. Taking away their heritage. Lying. Changing our name. And a lot of the names, though, that Jake don't understand that they got now come from England. And you go back to England, Jake was ruling England. And their English names, they was Israelites in that time anyway. They was before the 13, 1400s and the 1200s, 1100s, they was, you got to understand you had the Byzantine Empire, and those were Israelites' names. So we didn't get our names over here in America. Those came from the West, got their names changed. But for the majority of people that came out of Europe, which we all came out of different, from West Africa to Europe, even from being over here, that was the ones that was already in the Americas, it's the so-called Americas. Right now, their names was changed. But those that came out of Europe, you just held the same names that you had from your forefathers. Because Esau came in and stole your name anyway. All they did was they named themselves after you, right? They just took over your houses of royalty. Okay. But they still come over here changing your name and making you, go upon their ways and live the way that they're accustomed to living. Okay, in the wickedest ways possible, right? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, right? The devil done searched it all. Both the inward thought of every one, the Lord didn't say a few. The Lord said the inward thought of every one of them. So all your Edomite little bitches sucking your fucking rod, right? Having babies with you. Inward thought. Because and another thing to tell you that Jake bitch, that Edomite bitch, she had 2 kids by that Jake dude, that Israelite dude, and she murdered. She fucking killed. She killed her 2 kids, killed her husband, and killed herself. So the inward thought of every one of them. Yeah, we go around and we whatever. But nigga, don't get it twisted, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody. See, we ain't sleep like niggas. Niggas is sleeping, right? That's why you got niggas out here robbing, stealing, killing each other. The Amos and Andy niggas is out. Amos and Andy niggas is sleeping, right? They kill each other over color: red, blue, purple, green, great, whatever the fuck, right? Oh, this my block, nigga. That's Esau block. It ain't your block. Esau run that shit because he bring his man down there and put your ass to death when he want to. He do you like he did the Black Panthers and get away with it and keep walking. And then come and kill like he did your Martin Luther King, like he did your Malcolm X, like he did so many of your people all through history. Just fucking put them to death. He don't give a fuck. Why? Because the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Because the Lord gave him the power. Because you niggas were so wicked, the Lord wanted to beat your asses. Okay? And a few of us men of the Lord, we get our asses whooped, man. We go through different trials and tribulations. Shit. We all go through some kind of affliction. But the Lord had to put it on you. Just like he did back when you was coming out of Egypt. The Lord had to put that whoop ass on you. Right? The Lord had to whoop your ass back coming out of Egypt. He put the motherfucking chariot down and put fire upon your asses. And burnt your asses up. The Lord killed you off so much coming out of Egypt that only your children made it into the land. All right. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them. Okay. And the heart is deep. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow, the missiles. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And that's what Putin is doing. Putin, right? He's an Edomite, but he's telling on his own people. And he's going to send a missile over to his own people. Because they're all Edomites. They're all family. That's Edom's. That's Esau's seed. Really, they go back to Cain. That's really the wicked seed of Cain. Okay, but they're putting really and quiet as kept. Really, they are supposed to be dark-skinned people, because Cain was a dark-skinned man. Everybody was dark-skinned because the Lord's dark-skinned. Read Daniel 10. Go to Revelation. The Lord is dark skinned. You go to Lamentations 5. I can't remember all right now because my mind somewhere else. But you go, but it's all through the scriptures. You can go to Ezekiel, the first chapter, and see what the angels look like. It's easy to find out, right? It's easy to see. It's plain in picture. The Lord was bronze skin, wool, hair is wool. You know motherfuckers ain't got no wool hair. Simple shit. Them fucking Ishmael ain't got no woolly hair. Jake got that woolly hair. And if it's an Ishmaelite with woolly hair, he probably a fucking Jake. But they are better depiction to the Lord than you motherfuckers. So-called blonde hair, blue eyes, and fucking light skin. What the fuck? Fuck out of here. And you ain't even white. You fucking red. So let's get real. Like, you know, how you lie to yourself. The deception that you tell yourself. You deceive yourself when you look in the mirror. You can put on an all-white shirt, but you can look in the mirror, you can see the red all through your face, through your neck. But yet you still call yourself white? How is that possible? Fuck. You've been deceived. You've been deceived. You've deceived yourself. You've believed your own fucking lies. Well, the Lord said the deceived and the deceiver is his. So, all right, verse 9. Verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, for they shall wisely consider of his doings. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and all the upright in the heart shall glory. Okay? This is my last scripture right here, and I'm going to close out on this. Right? Because, hey, shit, your time is up, buddy. It's over. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter no more. You fucked. Because why? The man of the Lord are back. We already know. We can see you. Our people, see, two-thirds of our nation, they're not going to see it. They're not going. So the majority of our people, they can't see it. That it's not for them to see. They can't believe it. It's not for them to believe. The Lord don't want them to believe because the Lord still got a problem with them too. So the Lord still got a whoop ass he giving them. So he still got a beef with them. Even though he love them, but he still beef with them. Because he gonna get them back too. He's still getting them back. And he's using you. So the Lord not fucking with 2/3. But it's the elect, the 144,000, the men who woke up to the righteousness of Yahweh Shem Shai, who woke up to the truth. The true woke. Right? To the power and knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai. That's the salvation. That's what we're here to say. The 144,000 the elect. And that's who I hope to be. And I say hope to be. All right, this is 2nd Ezra 6. And yeah. This is 2nd Ezra. I'm going to just start at 6 and 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. And that's Esau, Edom, so-called white man, right? As for faith, it shall flourish. And that's what the 144,000 got, is faith, right? So it's all over. It's big, it's huge, right? You got a lot of it, right? Corruption shall be overcome. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And that's what's being declared right here, right now. The truth is being declared. Okay? The men of the Lord, the hopeful men of the Lord, the elected, hopefully that we're pushing out the truth of Yahweh Shem Shai. We bringing forth the word. Like I played you earlier in the video, Untold, about Rush. The Lord's making Esau, Edom tell the truth. And even in the video, they got bones in there, right? They got parts in there that's the small parts in there that's bullshit, about they don't really know what the Lord looked like. You can easily find those scriptures, right? About what the Lord looked like. You go to Daniel, Revelation. You go to Job, tell you what Job looked like. Job, what's that, 30:30. You go to Lamentations, I think it's 5 and 9. Daniel 10 of 5. You go to I think it's Revelation, the first chapter. Damn, I can't remember the rest of them. I mean, it's all. Look, you can go. It's all through the scriptures. With you talk about Solomon being black and comely. So I mean, you go all through the scriptures, and you can find all these scriptures, right? And you can find what the Lord looked like. You can go to Ezekiel, and you can learn about what the angels were bronze, right? I mean, it's not hard to find out what the Lord looked like. It's a couple places in Daniel. I think Daniel 10, Daniel 9, Daniel 8. No, Daniel 10, I think. 10 and something. Daniel, what is it, 8? It was 9, one of them. But you can look it up. You can find it. It's not hard to find. I just can't get everything off the top of my mind because I got other things in my head right now. But the point is, these are things that it's not hard to find out what the true man of the Lord looked like. I look like a penny. I'm the same color as a fucking penny. My skin complexion, my skin tone. I got a penny in my pocket. I got a penny in my pocket. Take a penny out. It's the same complexion as my skin. Look at it. Look at my skin. Look at the penny. That's bronze. My skin is bronze. So when you talk about the Lord was bronze, he was polished, meaning he was beautiful. It was shiny brown. Right? And then you go to, I think it's Revelation, either the 3rd chapter or 4th chapter. It talk about the Lord being a sardis stone. Right? Being in color of a sardis and a jasper and sardis stone, I believe. And when you look up what the sardis and jasper is, it's a fucking beautiful, deep, dark, bright brown mixed with red, and it's fucking beautiful. It pops. That brown pops, right? So there's many scriptures you can find out what the Lord looked like, what the color of it, what his skin color is. He sure ain't sweet and white. Hell, you ain't even white. So ain't no white. I ain't never seen a white person in my fucking life. I ain't never seen a person that looked the color of white. Now, I'm not talking about pale. I'm not talking about red. I'm talking about, matter of fact, because, I'm in the bathroom. It's all good. That's why. I ain't never seen nobody the color of white. That's white. I'm brown, as you can see. I ain't never seen nobody that fucking color. Not one person on this fucking earth. Okay? And everybody got color. They call us coloreds. But you fucking red, nigga. Red is a color. You fucking red. You're colored. Colored people. Like, motherfucker, you colored. White is a fucking color. It's still a color, motherfucker. It's colored. Fucking retarded. Yo, man, the shit that we believe, the shit that we've been tricked with, how we've been tricked, and it's all right in our fucking face. The deception, the deceived, to be that deceived in our fucking minds. That's some sick shit. This is some sick shit what this devil has done, man. He has deceived the fuck out of us, man. He's deceived the whole world. You know? You think about this shit, man. He tell you that the color black, and you look at it, you draw black. But you pick up a brown crayon, and you call yourself the color of a black crayon when you're the color of a brown crayon. Make that make sense? How does that work? Nigga, you can look on your face and hair and see your hair black, nigga. Nigga, your skin ain't black. You be dark chocolate. That's why this thing called dark chocolate, because it's dark brown. There's a dark brown, might look kind of black, but it's brown. It's dark brown. Where's the common sense in this shit, man? So, you know, back to the scriptures. This is my last shit I'm supposed to close out. You know, shit just blows my mind. This back to 2 Ezra 6:28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. So, hey, look, I'm Yaquan for Why I Saw You How Shot 75 Ones. And with that, I want to say Shalom and Abba Ball. And I'll see you tomorrow at camp. Shalom. Baba Ball. Stay up. Keep pushing. Keep teaching. We almost out of here.